If you are new to my channel, my name is Raindrops, and if you are a returning drop, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a bit of a lengthy video, so if you don't have anything else to do, mind chilling with me at the moment, please pull up a seat, grab your tea, your coffee, your snacks, whatever that may be, and chill with me while I do my hair and makeup. So I have a couple of new products that I'm going to do, and normally I'll do like my hair video and then do another video for my makeup, but I just want to combine it today. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. My hair has been freshly washed and conditioned, hence the t-shirt, and I got this a couple of weeks ago, but I hadn't used it yet. So this is the Taliah Waajid Apple and Aloe. I saw this a few years ago on Kim Sherrill's channel, and then another one of my favorite hair YouTubers, Happy Curl, Happy Girl, but I never picked it up. I have used Taliah Waajid's product when I first went natural back in the day. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's the original one, is the little small jar, and I think I just bought the cream and I used it with a different gel. But I wanted to try these out, so I picked up at Walmart the green apple and aloe. This actually says Nutrition Curl Elixir. And then I got the Hold Me Down Jelly. So we're going to try these out. Normally when I try new products, I try my best to use them on its own. But if you have been tuned into my channel, you will know that I like my curls to look a particular way. And my wet line, I have another jar of this, but I'll either use wet line or my favorite, the Ampro Clear Ice over top, because the products won't give me exactly what I'm looking for, and that is the weight of a good gel to hold my curls in place and so that my hair doesn't get frizzy. So off back, I'm just going to look and smell. It smells just like a Granny Smith apple. It's very creamy. It is also very thick. I wasn't expecting that just by the way that it looks, that light. So, and I wasn't expecting this. So I know my hair, it doesn't do well with like jellies like this, the like creamy custard like by itself. This smells the same. So we're gonna I'm gonna apply both products in to see, and then I'm gonna if it's not looking the way that I like, I'm going to apply the gel over top. Just want to sip my tea. So also, let's see. So the new makeup that I got to try is a foundation. I was looking for another one. You guys know that my favorite, and I've been using this for about, I want to say maybe about 6 months now, but it's the Rimmel Stay Matte. It might be a little less than that, but this is hands down my favorite that I've come into for a matte, because I have an oily T-zone and this stays in matte all day. Now I will have, oils peek through, and I just dab with tissue, blot it, but this is my favorite hands down. So I was trying to find a new one, and I came across Revlon Color Stay Full Cover foundation. This is the shade 425 Caramel, and it's matte. Now when I saw this in Walmart, I picked up another one. I picked up I want to say it was 400. And the color on the outside of the tube matched my skin, but when I got in the car, I peeled it back, did a swatch test. It was way too dark. So I sent my husband back in to switch and get this. So we're gonna try this today. I did not see, and this is matte. I did not see the pressed powder to go along with it. So what I did was pick up the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage 16 hour wear pressed powder, and this is in 362 Truffle. So we're gonna try these two out today. And this is not really important to me, but I picked up a new brow pencil. This is by Wet n Wild. I have quite a few, but I don't like black, and normally I will use like espresso, any dark brown, and I just wanted a darker brown. So this is the what is this? Simmer Brown Now. That's what it's called, Simmer Brown Now. So I'm going to use that as well today. So we're going to go ahead and start the hair portion. And again, my hair is freshly washed. Normally I do a side part, but today, because I have been wearing my hair in puffs and it's parted down the center anyway, I'm going to do a center part. So, again, I've spoken about this oil on my channel. A relative of mine came up with this. I am not using this oil like I'm supposed to. I basically use it once a week every time I wash my hair. And it's basically to help grow your hair back where you have sparse or thinning edges. So that's basically where I use it at. So as usual, I'm just gonna start the subsection. Now my hair is still pretty damp, but I'm gonna wet it just a little bit more so all of the products will spread evenly and be pliable. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the cream first, and then the gel over top. And if I don't like the way it looks, I'm going to go ahead and put my Ampro over top. So I have this much cream. Let me wipe a little bit off. It feels it feels really creamy and moisturizing. It's really thick, and I can feel it coating my strands. And I am applying it to my roots as well as my tips. And I did get definition with the cream alone. I'm gonna go in with the jelly now, about this much. This is also thick. And I felt like it was creamy. Now I'm getting like a residue on it, so I'm going to finish rubbing it in and see if it disappears. Normally, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a coating over top. And Let's I've only ran into a few products that does this, like within the same line. And it's weird because I'm like, if it's the same line, it should mix well together. I shouldn't see like the little balls of product. I'm gonna put some on the end. If you have used these products before, please leave a comment down below and let me know how they worked in your hair. But you guys saw for this section I used I think a normal amount that it would, you know, cover what I needed it to cover. Is I can clearly see that it has coated all of my strands. But I'm still seeing frizz, and I don't want to put more. My hair was wet, so already, but I'm adding a bit more water. Yeah, I don't like this. So this is what I got. And I don't like that at all. In this section, like up in here, it doesn't look, I can feel it. I can feel the product, but it doesn't look like I put anything on it. And it's just this white patch here. I'm trying to rub it in because I don't want it to flake. Y'all be coming in with high hopes, high expectations. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm definitely not gonna use the wet line because wet line with me flakes with everything. So I'm gonna use my Ampro Clear Ice styler gel. This is the Aloe. So going in with this much for this section. Make sure I get my roots. And I added a little bit more so I can bring down the length of my hair. And this is what I like for my gels to do. And if you are a wet line person, you understand exactly what I'm talking about, because wet line does the same thing as this Ampro styler. I just don't get a lot of flakes like I would with the wet line. So this is what I'm looking for it to do to my curls, is to weigh it down, to give it some shine and hold. So I am going to, as usual, fast forward through the rest of this, and like you can see white residue, and I know I'm going to have a bit of flakes there. So I'm going to try to smooth this out as much as possible. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest off camera so I can save, you know, time and space on my card. But you know how you just be a loss for words, like when I do my wash and goes, you guys know, if you are already a drop, I don't have like residue. My products normally mix well together. I don't like to see this at all. I know that it's going to disappear, but this also lets me know that I am going to have flakes. For the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the products, but you guys know I don't like to do that, because if I wasn't doing this on a video, I'd go ahead and wash this out, like just straight wash it out and try something else. I don't know if you paid attention to it, but on this piece of my hair, when I started this, what I initially did was put the cream on, and then I was just gonna, then I applied this after, because normally I use 2 products. That's all I have to use in my wash and goes, a cream and a gel. I don't enjoy doing 3 products. But when I tested this and this together, I felt like it was very watery, but it didn't look like the piece prior that I did with all 3 products. So then I laid the jelly on top, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not crazy, can you guys see like the frizz here at the top? I'm gonna go ahead and add some more of this to this section, because I don't know, y'all. It feels moisturizing, but it feels weird. It feels like a lot of product, which I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera and come back to you guys when this is complete. Okay, everyone, this is my finished wet result, and again, I don't know how to feel. I end up going back through pieces, and I end up shingling my hair. For those of you who are new, normally I do the rake and smooth method. I don't normally shingle, but because of the way this feels, I went on ahead and just shingled several pieces. So again, I don't like the fact that, you know, you can see some of the white residue. Other than this being very moisturized, I don't even know how to describe the feeling of my hair. But yes, it does feel very moisturized, and I don't know. So I'm gonna let this air dry for a while, go in as usual with my handheld blow dryer and dry the rest, and then I'll come back to you guys when it's completely dry. And most likely as well, I'll band it to get it out of the way, and then we can do the makeup portion of the video. Okay guys, I'm back. My hair is fully dry. I did not stretch it with the bands. I'm going to just clip it away while I do my makeup, but I just wanted you guys to see, yes, I do have shrinkage, but I don't see any flakes, y'all. I was so paranoid about what you guys saw all over my hands and didn't know what was going to happen, but it's soft to the touch. There is a hole, but It's not a hard crunch. Like, there is no crunch. You can just tell that there is a hole. So that's another reason that I didn't want to use the bands to stretch it, because I want to see how long that, this is gonna last. So I'm gonna stretch my hair after I put my makeup on. So I'm just gonna take these clips, duckbill clips, and move my hair out of the way, and we can get into this makeup portion. So I'm gonna talk through a little bit for those of you who are new to my channel, and tell you guys as well as show you how I apply my makeup. I'm taking the Wet n Wild pencil out of the package, and again, this is called Simmer Brown Now. I guess it's a play on words of simmer down. So first off, I like to prime my face. I've already washed my face. It may look a little bit more oilier than what it is, and that's because of the lighting that I have. But I'm going to go in with the Milani No Pore Zone Primer. And if you hear the boys in the background, sorry. The little one is in the tub for the last 4 days. Yeah, since Monday. 3.5, 4 days, he has broken out in some type of hives, and we don't know where it's come from. Took him to the emergency room because it's like really bad. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see. But they were really bad. I didn't like the way it looks at all. So he's been in back and forth in a tub of cool water. We have him, they have him on prednisone, Pepcid, which is an allergy medicine that I didn't know, and Benadryl. So he's on all 3 prescriptions, but for some reason the hives just kept coming out. So we've been trying to keep him in his room because we don't know if it may be the dogs. And it's weird how someone can be around animals for a while and then all of a sudden you're allergic. I got bit on my face just now. You can see this while I was blow drying my hair. My husband was in and out of the house, so I'm assuming mosquitoes got in. But I did the little trick so I can stop the itching. If you have a mosquito bite, I can't even remember where I saw this at, but if you apply deodorant to it, it immediately stops that itching and takes the bite down. Okay, so my face is primed. Afterwards, I like to go in with a finishing powder. I'm also drinking my tea. This is the cortisol tea that I'm using for like belly fat. So I'm going to take the Fit Me Matte Loose Finishing Powder. This is in medium deep, number 30. And I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. Take the microfiber towel and get out the excess water. And I'm going to set that primer because I have an oily T-zone. I do this every time I apply my makeup to combat some of that oil. And I basically only do it where I get oily at and set my laugh lines. And if you can hear my ceiling fan, it makes this little clicking noise. Sorry about that as well. I try to get it really good in my brows. So the next thing I like to do is go ahead and do my brows. So I'm going to be doing like a lot of reaching. So sorry. This is one of my, I like this. It's the spinning one where I keep a lot of my brushes. Here we are. So I'm going to brush my brows into place. And I'm going to go ahead with that pencil Get my mirror. And I like to basically just fill it in. I start, and this is a good pencil. I don't have to apply much pressure at all. And I like the brown. So I'm just gonna fill it in. And do little, just hair-like strokes. I don't like a dark brow. Okay. I love this pencil so far already. Again, I did not have to apply a lot of pressure to it at all. And now I'm just gonna brush that through. And then to set it, I'm going to use the Nika K concealer. I just got this like a week or so ago, and I really like it. I'm going to use, I have 2 and 8 and 9, and I'm going to use this one, the lighter one. This is 8. So I'm just going to take my flat concealer brush here, take a little bit, and then clean up my brows. So I like to start right at the end. And I like this shade and end up going with it because it was closer to my skin tone and it's not so bright. It does have a scent to it. It smells like baby powder. Okay, now I'm going to take this is from the Frozen collection. I can't remember, but I got it from Walmart, and this is a denser concealer brush, and I'm just gonna clean this up. And I find it, I know it's dirty because I use this a lot. I have several different ones, but I like to clean my brushes off as I go along so there's no product buildup in the brush. I really like this pencil, guys, like how it came out. So the next thing I like to do is next the foundation, and that's what we're testing out today anyways. So the foundation again is the Revlon Color Stay Full Cover Matte. This is the shade 425 Caramel. So I'm just going to take and put some on my finger, and then I just put it along my skin, just as such. Yeah, that first shade that I picked out, you guys, was really dark. By the time I add my powder and everything, this will really be like a really good shade match. So I'm just gonna take my sponge, get out the excess water, and then blend this out. Now again, let's make sure this says full cover, so full coverage, but it is really blending in with my skin. I can still see my birthmark and my moles and freckles, so I don't know how full coverage, as in you would need to apply layer after layer. If you're new to my channel, I'm not that girl. I don't like that. So I don't mind my birthmarks and freckles showing. I like natural looking makeup. I am, however, going to add more to my chin because I can still see the powder. So let me just add a little bit more. Cover up, just see if it'll cover up this mark where my dimple rings were. And y'all, I don't know if I'm tripping, but this is not seems to me by any means of full coverage. Because I'm still able to see like some of that powder. And I don't use a brush to apply my makeup, my face makeup anyway, foundations. I don't like the way it looks. And it's not the sponge, it's soaking up the product. I don't feel like, I just feel like this really isn't like full coverage. Like a sheen, like whereas I know the light is doing it as well. So when I look in the mirror, I'm still seeing a sheen. Like I said, I have an oily T-zone, so I like matte. So this is what we've got so far. So the next thing I like to do is conceal. So I'm going to go back in with the Nika K and the shade 8. And this is the Perfection Multi-Use Concealer. I like this concealer because it has a sheen to it. Because I have dry under eyes. Hold on a second. I almost forgot this step. I have dry under eyes and a little fine line. Not lines, but I literally have a little fine line. So I like to use creams under my eye first. This is the L'Oreal Revitalift eye cream. So I just take my ring finger and a little bit, and I like to moisturize under my eyes. And this also helps the concealer spread better. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. I like to apply it right in the corner of my eye, down my nose a little bit. If you are of a particular age, you do not need a lot of concealer. I don't really color correct. I don't really feel the need to. And like I said, I've been loving lately this more of a natural highlight, and I like to bring it under my nose. So also what I like to do as well is go in with a second. I'll use anything for that's lighter. Just so happens today I'm just gonna go with the Stay Matte. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer. I forgot. This is the shade Bronze. So I just take a little bit here. And then I like to use my brush. I'm gonna get some of that old concealer off. This is, I can't remember what this brush is, but it came with the piece of paper that shows you. It doesn't say it on the handle. But I like this because of how dense it is, and that point that can really get right, you know, right in your, in the corner of your eye. And it's really soft too. The name of the brand of the brushes is Bee Key. I ordered from Amazon a few months ago, and I really like it. So I'm just gonna blend that out. And it's just like the perfect neutral, natural highlight. And I do bring my highlight out and then I just blend it down so you don't have any harsh lines. And this does have good coverage as well. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use this concealer brush. Is a fluffier concealer brush, and I'm going to set it. Normally I would use my Sacha Buttercup, but lately, the last few makeup applications, I've been going back to the Juvia's Place Kalahari, and I just dip it in just like so. Tap off, because you don't want, especially if you have mature eyes, you don't want a lot of powder to look cakey. And again, I like this this concealer because it has a sheen and it's gonna really soak this up. So the next thing I like to do is go ahead and set my face. But normally I would do the pressed powder and go ahead and set, but I switched up my routine a little bit and I've been loving this. So I like to go ahead and I'm going to use my Morphe. This is in the shade Supreme bronzer. And where's my brush? And I'm going to use this dense fluffy brush to go ahead and contour. So I just lightly press it in, go up under my jawline, then I use a stipple brush. This is the e.l.f. stipple brush, and blend that out. But first, I like to take this. This was just a brush I found in the beauty supply store. I forgot to put on my blush one day and I went to the beauty supply store and grabbed this. I just like to tap it in and go around my forehead. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. And I go upwards to blend that out. I don't bring it down. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my foundation brush. It's flat and then it, you know, it's tilted up on the outside. And I like that to get into all the spaces. So the other new product, was the Maybelline Super Stay pressed powder. This is in the shade Truffle. It's 362. It looks like this. And I found out doing this afterwards, if you have contoured your face and you went a little too heavy, after you put this on top, it blends it down a little bit and takes some of that heaviness away. So I've been liking to do that. So now that that is set, I really like this. I'm going to bend it down because all of my stuff is like either beside me in my makeup case on the floor or right here on my table. I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance pressed powder, and this is in Honey Glow. Let me see, make sure I'm using the right one because I have several of these. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Honey Glow instead of the cashew And I'm going to take my sponge. This is dry. It is pointed, as you can see. I really like it. I got this, I want to say I got this from Walmart. So I just take a little bit and then carve that out. And then I also like to bring it down my nose. And then I like to take my big fluffy brush. I don't, even though you see the makeup on it, I don't use this to, I don't put makeup on here. I just brush away the excess that I've put on here. So I'm just gonna like lightly tap it to sweep it and blend it, you know, all in. See? I really like this. Okay, so now that that is all set, now I'm gonna go ahead and because this is already a long video, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, because it was basically about the foundation and the pressed powder and the eyebrow pencil anyway. So I'll come back to you guys when I finish this, and then I'm also going to stretch my hair off camera. Okay everyone, these are my final results, and I must say, even though I don't eat chicken, don't count your eggs before they hatch. Speechless again, because there is no flakes, there is no residue. Look at all this shine and definition. I did not band my hair. I did, however, stretch it with the blow dryer. Again, I'm sorry about the boys. They're like adjacent right here, room to this room. But y'all, look at here, look at here. So these products, I will definitely be using them again. I won't use them alone. I will pair it, continue to pair it with that Aloe styler, the Ampro Aloe styler, and like, I have nothing negative to say. I was like all in a tizzy, as you guys saw, looking at that residue on how it mixed together. I was just so blown because I didn't know that that would happen, because again, they are from the same product line, and I'm so used to my products disappearing when I pair them together. So for me to have gotten this, and like literally y'all, not one flake. What I also did, I didn't do it on the sides. I didn't feel the need to, being that I have a the center part and is covering down. I did not lay my edges. I did, however, lay a little baby hair here. I did not stretch this as far as I normally would either when I do my side parts, and that's just because my hair is so soft. Again, it does has a hole, but there is no crunch here. So because I band my hair every night, can y'all calm down a little bit, please? Because I band my hair every night, I didn't want to overstretch my hair. I want this to last me at least, I'm hoping I can get at least a week out of this. But oh my God, as usual, you should always wait until that end results. Of course, you know your hair, and you know how you're used to having it and what it can do. So before, you know, it dries all the way, sometimes you can tell with products how your hair is going to turn out. I'm sorry, I'm keep touching it, but I just can't help it. It's like it's just, it has this nice it has this nice hold and feel to it. Like, it's not overly soft like with the Camille Rose. Don't get me wrong, I love Camille Rose Honey Hydrate. But if you use too much of that product, your hair is going to be just overly soft, like you didn't apply any gel whatsoever. So it's kind of giving me that vibe, even with the definition and the shine of how it is. So I am pleasantly surprised and pleased, and nothing negative to say about it now. Even with the application, because of the ending results, I'm very happy about it, very pleased. Now on to this makeup. Let me pull it back out. It is the Revlon full cover. Again, even now, you can still see my birthmark. So I did not put another layer on, but I don't want to speak on it because I don't layer my makeup like that. I don't put on, you know, several layers of foundation. That's just not my thing. I like more of a natural look. And even though you can clearly see this beat, I think that is more so of the contour and the highlighting. But for it to be matte, this is not full coverage. If that's what you're used to, I don't recommend that you use this product unless you're layering it. And also, I'm not getting the matte like I do with the Rimmel. And if you like to see those videos, they're right up under this video. It's gonna be right. Any of the videos that I have makeup on, that I'm doing a makeup look, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte, and you'll see the application of that. Like, as soon as you put that Rimmel matte on, like, it is matte. It doesn't even look like it needs to be set with a powder. Here, you can clearly see that, you know, there's a sheen to it. Even though I have on my highlighter, I'm talking about within here. You can still see that shine, and I know my lights are still casting off of it, but you can clearly see the sheen. So it's not as matte as it says either, but I'm still going to use this because I like how it turned out. I like the whole application of it, and I definitely, sorry y'all, I definitely like this, what is this, the Super Stay, the Maybelline Super Stay press powder. I really like this. I like the color payoff and everything. So all in all, this was a great video for me to put out to you guys. Like, I liked everything about it, and I'm sorry again with the touching of my hair. Like, I am shocked. Girl. Yes, this is again the Taliah Waajid Apple and Aloe line, and yeah, I have nothing negative at all to say about this. Thank you again for tuning into this video. If you made it this far, because this was rather long and lengthy, I thank you. And by the end of this video, I really hope you decide to become a drop. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Like this video and leave me a comment. And please share this video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.